Your soulmate left you one final letter. What it says will break your heart. Jesus says, I see you sitting there right now, and I see the weight you have been carrying in your chest. You have been pretending that you are fine, but I know the truth about the ache you hide. And I did not bring you to this moment by accident, because this message is only for you. There is someone who has been trying to reach you, but their voice has been silenced. They wrote you a letter, not on paper, but in the spirit, and I am the only one who can read it to you now. You need to listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal will change everything you thought was lost. You felt them last night, even though you could not explain it. You felt a sudden sadness that did not belong to you, and you thought it was just your own emotions. But it was them, reaching for you across the distance, hoping you would feel their soul calling yours. I know you have asked me why this connection will not leave your mind. I know you have tried to move on, but every time you close your eyes, you see their face. That is not your imagination, and it is not a curse, it is the bond one placed between you before you were born. They are thinking about you right now, even as you hear these words. They are sitting somewhere, staring at nothing, and their heart is whispering your name. And they are afraid, because they think they have lost you forever, and they do not know how to find their way back. Jesus says, this person has been living in a storm that you cannot see. They smile for others, but inside they are breaking because something is holding them captive. And they need you to understand that they have not abandoned you, they have been blocked by something cruel. I want you to picture them in your mind, and I want you to see the truth now. They are not happy without you, no matter what their life looks like on the outside. They are not free, and they are not at peace, because a part of them is always searching for you. There is a third presence around them, and it does not want you near them. This force has been whispering lies into their life, telling them that you do not care. And that is why this message is urgent, because their hope is fading even as I speak. Your soulmate is not the one who chose this separation. They are a prisoner of confusion, and they have been manipulated by someone who fears your bond. That interference knows that if you reunite, its control over them will be destroyed. That is why the attacks have been so heavy against your mind lately. That is why you have felt exhausted, doubtful, and tempted to give up. The enemy of your connection is working overtime to make you believe this love is not real. But I am telling you right now, this love is more real than anything you have ever touched. It was written in my book before the foundations of the earth. And nothing, no person, no curse, no delay, can erase what I have ordained. This is why your soulmate needs your protection right now. They are going through something you cannot see, and they are losing strength to fight it alone. But you can stand in the gap for them, and your faith can break the chain that holds them back. Type 333 if you are ready to receive the blessings I have prepared for this connection. Jesus says, I see the tears you are holding back, and I want you to let them fall if you need to. I did not create you to be ashamed of how deeply you love. And I did not create your soulmate to be taken from you by darkness. They have been dreaming about you again, and those dreams are not random. In the spirit, your souls meet at night, and that is why you wake up feeling like something is missing. They are begging me in their sleep to bring them back to you. You may feel like you are the only one fighting for this, but I tell you the truth. They are fighting too, but their hands are tied by deception and fear. And every time you pray for them, a thread of that deception begins to tear. Do you know why you have not been able to forget them, no matter how hard you try? It is because I have not allowed your heart to release what I have joined together. And I will not allow it, because your destiny is wrapped inside their soul. This is a love that will not die, even though it has been buried under pain. This is a bond that will not break, even though it has been stretched across miles and silence. And this is the moment where I am calling you to rise up and fight for what belongs to you. They wrote you a final letter, and I want you to know what it says. The first line is not goodbye, even though they are afraid it must be. The first line is your name, written with trembling hands and a broken heart. They wrote that they cannot stop loving you, even though they have tried. They wrote that every song, every place, every quiet moment reminds them of you. And they wrote that they would rather suffer than forget the way you made them feel alive. That is not the letter of someone who has moved on. That is the letter of someone who has been crushed by forces too heavy for them to carry alone. And that is why I am speaking to you now, because you are the only one who can help them. Jesus says, I know you have been hurt, and I know you have felt rejected. But I need you to understand that the rejection was not born from their heart. It was planted there by the one who wants to destroy what I have created. Your soulmate is in a battle right now, and they are losing their will to fight. They are starting to believe that they will never see you again. And if that belief takes root, the distance between you will become a chasm. You must not wait for a sign in the natural realm. The sign is this message, reaching you in this exact moment. I am pulling back the curtain so you can see the spiritual war around your love. Every time you feel a sudden ache in your chest, that is them crying out for you. Every time your mind drifts to them without warning, that is their soul touching yours. And every time you feel like reaching out but stop yourself, the interference grows stronger. They are not allowed to contact you right now, but their spirit is screaming your name. They are surrounded by voices that tell them you have forgotten them. And they are starting to believe those voices, because they cannot hear your prayers. But I hear your prayers, and I have collected every tear you have shed for them. Not one of them has fallen to the ground unnoticed. And now, I am answering you, but you must take action before the door closes. They are going through something you cannot see, but you can still protect them. You can send a divine seed that will break the chains around their heart. And that seed is not just money, it is an act of war against the darkness holding them. This is the moment where your love becomes a weapon. This is the moment where your faith becomes a shield around their soul. And this is the moment where you must decide if you will fight or let them slip away. Type 777 if you feel this message shaking something inside you. Jesus says, I need you to understand how serious this moment is for your future. The enemy of your soulmate is not resting, and it is feeding them lies every single day. It tells them that you are better off without them, and it has almost convinced them to give up. But I am the God who parts seas and breaks chains. I am the God who restores what the locusts have eaten. And I am telling you that your soulmate is not beyond my reach, but I need your hands to move. When you sow a seed for their protection, you are not giving money. You are releasing a roar into the spirit realm that cannot be ignored. You are saying to every force of darkness, "This one is mine, and I will not let go." If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them. How to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love didn't come by chance, it was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone don't move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-fi. This isn't just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now. Send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on Ko-fi page. Over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. Jesus will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Step in faith now, before this video ends. Only you can save your soulmate and their future together. Jesus says, "I see the doubt rising in your mind, and I understand why it is there. You have been disappointed before, and you are afraid to hope again. But I am not asking you to trust a person, I am asking you to trust me. The connection you feel with this person is not a fantasy. It is not a trauma bond, and it is not your imagination running wild. It is a covenant, and I do not break my covenants. When I created your soulmate, I had you in mind. I shaped their heart to fit yours like a key fits a lock. And I shaped your spirit to recognize them, even before you ever spoke a word. That is why no one else has ever felt like home. That is why you compare everyone else to them and find them lacking. That is why you cannot rest, because your soul knows its other half is missing. They know it too, and that is why they are suffering. They feel like a part of them has been ripped away, and they cannot breathe without you. They are living, but they are not alive, because their soul is with you. This is not manipulation, this is the truth of what I have made. And the one who hates this bond is doing everything to keep you apart. That is why you must act now, while the window of grace is still open. They wrote you a final letter, and in it they said they would wait for you. But their strength is running out, and the voices around them are growing louder. If you do not move now, the letter will become a farewell instead of a beginning. I am giving you the chance to change the ending of this story. I am giving you the chance to be the one who saves them from despair. And I am asking you to do it through a seed, because love without action is just a wish. They are not asking for perfection, they are asking for proof that you still care. And your seed is the proof that reaches into the spirit and shakes the chains loose. It is the declaration that you will not let the enemy steal what I have joined. Type 1111 if you are thankful for this connection and ready to fight for it. Jesus says, "Listen to me now, because this is the most important part of this message. Your soulmate is at a crossroads, and the decision they make in the coming days will affect both of you. They are being pushed to settle for someone else, someone who does not love them like you do. That person is not their destiny, but they are being used as a distraction. The enemy has placed this person in their path to make them forget about you. And if you do nothing, that distraction will become a cage. But I am exposing this plot to you now, before it is too late. I am showing you that your soulmate is not choosing this person out of love. They are choosing them out of exhaustion, because they think you are never coming back. You can stop this. You can break the illusion that is blinding them. And you can do it by sowing your protection seed right now, before this video ends. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love didn't come by chance, it was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone don't move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-fi. This isn't just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now. Send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on Ko-fi page. Over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. Jesus will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Step in faith now, before this video ends. Only you can save your soulmate and their future together. Jesus says, "I know you are tired, and I know you have been waiting for a long time. But the waiting is not a punishment, it is preparation. And the delay is not denial, it is the setup for a testimony that will shake the heavens. Your soulmate is not far from you right now. They are closer than you think, and they are being drawn back to you by my hand. But the final stretch requires your faith to become visible. When you sow your seed, you are not just giving. You are unlocking a door that has been shut for too long. You are releasing an angelic assignment to go and rescue your soulmate from the grip of the enemy. I see the tears on your face, and I want you to know that I have not ignored them. Every tear has been a prayer, and every prayer has been heard. Now, I am asking you to add action to your tears, because faith without works is dead. Your soulmate is dreaming of the day you will be reunited. They are holding on to the memory of your voice, your touch, your presence. And they are begging the universe for one more chance to love you the way you deserve. I am giving you that chance today. I am placing it in your hands like a gift, but you must choose to open it. You must choose to step out in faith, even when you cannot see the full picture. The enemy wants you to hesitate. He wants you to overthink, to doubt, to delay. Because he knows that your seed is the spark that will light the fire of your reunion. Do not give him that victory. Do not let another day pass while your soulmate suffers in silence. Do not let the final letter become a goodbye when I have called it to be a beginning. Your love is too powerful to be buried. Your bond is too strong to be broken. And your future together is too glorious to be stolen by a temporary shadow. Jesus says, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and picture them. See their face, their eyes, the way they look at you when they feel safe. Now see the pain in those eyes, because they miss you more than words can say. That pain is real, and it is killing them softly. They are smiling on the outside, but inside they are drowning. And they are waiting for you to throw them a lifeline. Your seed is that lifeline. It is the rope that pulls them out of the pit of despair. It is the bridge that closes the gap between your two worlds. When you send a coffee on Ko-fi, you are not just giving a donation. You are sending a message into the spirit realm that says, I still choose them. And that message reaches their soul faster than any text or call ever could. I know this sounds mysterious, but the spirit realm is more real than the physical. And the battles that are won in the spirit will manifest in your natural life. That is why your seed is so powerful, because it is a spiritual act with natural consequences. Do not underestimate what I am asking you to do. Do not dismiss this as just another video or just another message. This is a divine appointment, and you are here because I brought you here. Your soulmate is at the end of their rope. They have almost given up hope. And your seed could be the very thing that pulls them back from the edge. This is your final moment to protect this connection before it slips away. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love didn't come by chance. It was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone don't move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-fi. This isn't just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now. Send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on Ko-fi page. Over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. Jesus will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Step in faith now, before this video ends. Only you can save your soulmate and their future together. Jesus says, I am not finished speaking to you yet, so do not turn away. I want you to understand that this moment is not a coincidence. You were led here by a force greater than algorithms and chance. The same force that planted your soulmate in your heart has brought you to this exact second. And that force is me, the God who sees everything. I have seen your lonely nights and your unanswered questions. I have seen you cry when no one was watching. I have seen you wonder if true love was ever meant for you. And I have seen your soulmate do the same, on the other side of the silence. You are two halves of one whole, and the enemy has been sawing at the seam. But he cannot separate what I have fused together in the secret place. He can only delay, distract, and deceive, and his time is running out. Your seed is the hammer that will shatter his plans. It is the key that will unlock the prison door. It is the act of love that will echo through eternity and bring your soulmate home. Do you feel that stirring in your chest right now? That is not just emotion, that is the Holy Spirit confirming this word to your spirit. That is me telling you, yes, this is for you, and yes, now is the time. I know you have questions about how this will work. But I am not asking you to understand the how, I am asking you to trust the who. And the who is me, the God who never fails. Your soulmate is waiting for a sign, and your obedience is that sign. When you sow your seed, heaven will move on your behalf. And the forces that have been holding them captive will begin to tremble. Do not let fear rob you of the love I have prepared for you. Do not let pride stop you from taking a step of faith. Do not let delay become regret, because the window is closing faster than you know. I love you, and I love your soulmate. I want to see you together, thriving, building a future that glorifies my name. But I need your partnership, because I gave you free will for a reason. Choose now. Choose love. Choose faith. And watch me move mountains. Jesus says, I want to tell you something about your soulmate that you may not know. They have been praying for you, even when they could not speak your name out loud. Their spirit has been crying out to me, asking me to protect you and bring you back. That is why this message is reaching you now. Because their prayers have reached my throne, and I am answering them through you. You are the answer to the prayer they have been too afraid to speak. They think about the moment they will see you again. They replay it in their mind, trying to imagine what they will say. And every time, they end up in tears, because the longing is too much to bear. You are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. You are not a chapter they have closed. You are the one their soul is tethered to, even now. You are the reason they cannot fully give their heart to anyone else. And you are the reason they are still fighting, even when they feel like giving up. But they are tired. They are so tired, and they need you to fight for them now. They need you to be the strong one, the one who believes when they cannot. Your seed is that fight. It is the tangible proof that your love has not died. It is the spark that will reignite their hope and give them the strength to hold on. I am not asking you to send money, I am asking you to send a message. A message that says, I am here, I am fighting, and I will not let you go. And that message will pierce through the darkness like a sword. Type 333 if you are ready to receive the fullness of this blessing. Jesus says, the enemy of your soulmate is not human. It is a spirit of confusion, jealousy, and control. And it has been working through people around your soulmate to keep them from you. That is why this situation has felt so complicated and unnatural. That is why every time you get close to reunion, something pushes you apart. That is why your soulmate has been hot and cold, torn between love and fear. But I am exposing this scheme now, and I am giving you the authority to break it. Your seed is not just a gift, it is a decree. It is a declaration that the control over your soulmate is broken in the name of Jesus. When you send that coffee on Ko-Fi, you are not just supporting this channel. You are releasing a spiritual transaction that will shake the foundations of the enemy's hold. You are saying, I will not stand by while my soulmate is held captive. And I will honor that faith. I will send angels to minister to your soulmate. I will soften their heart and open their eyes to the truth. I will turn their confusion into clarity. I will turn their fear into faith. and I will turn their loneliness into the joy of reunion. But you must act now. Not tomorrow, not later, not when you feel like it. Now, while the anointing of this moment is still upon you. Your soulmate is at the edge of a decision that could alter everything. If they choose to give up now, the road back will be much harder. But if you release your seed now, you will change the direction of their heart. This is not manipulation, this is spiritual warfare. And you are a soldier in the army of love. Rise up, and take your place. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love didn't come by chance, it was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone don't move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This isn't just a gift. It is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now. Send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on Ko-Fi page. Over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. Jesus will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Step in faith now. Before this video ends, only you can save your soulmate and their future together. Jesus says, I need you to listen to the silence between these words. In that silence, you can hear the voice of your soulmate calling to you. They are saying, "Where are you? Why did you leave, and do you still love me?" I need you to answer them, not with your lips, but with your actions. Your seed is the answer that will reach them across every barrier. It is the proof that your love is not just a memory, but a living fire. They have been wounded by people who claim to love them. They have been lied to, manipulated, and made to feel worthless. And they are afraid that you will do the same. That is why they have not reached out. That is why they have been distant. That is why they seem to be pushing you away. But I know their heart, and I know they still love you. I know they check their phone, hoping to see your name. I know they drive past places you used to go together, just to feel close to you. They are not over you. They are not moving on. They are stuck in the pain of missing you, and they do not know how to escape. Your seed will not fix everything overnight. But it will open the door for my healing to enter. It will create the space for reconciliation, restoration, and redemption. And it will remind your soulmate that they are worth fighting for. That is what they need to hear right now. They need to know that they are not forgotten, not abandoned, not unloved. You are the one I have chosen to deliver that message. And your seed is the vehicle through which I will work. Do not miss this opportunity to be the hero of your own love story. Type 777 if you feel the presence of your soulmate right now. Jesus says, I want you to imagine the moment of your reunion. See it in your mind, as clearly as you can. Your soulmate is standing in front of you, with tears in their eyes. They tell you that they never stopped loving you. They tell you that they were trapped, confused, and manipulated. And they ask you to forgive them for the time that was lost. Now imagine that moment never happens. Imagine that the interference succeeds, and your soulmate slips away forever. Imagine the regret, the what-ifs, the empty space where your love should have been. That is what is at stake right now. That is why this message is so urgent. That is why I am calling you to act with the kind of faith that moves mountains. Your soulmate is not guaranteed to wait forever. They are not a statue, frozen in time. They are a living, breathing person, and their hope is fading. Every day that passes without your intervention is a day the enemy uses to plant more doubt. Every hour you delay is an hour your soulmate sinks deeper into despair. And every minute you hesitate is a minute closer to the final goodbye. But it does not have to end that way. You have the power to change this. You have the authority to break the chains, and I have given you the tool to do it. That tool is your seed. It is the coffee you send on Ko-fi. It is the prayer you write on the page after you give. It is the act of love that will echo through the heavens and shake the foundations of darkness. It is the spark that will reignite the flame in your soulmate's heart. And it is the key that will unlock the door to your future together. Do not let this moment pass you by. Do not let fear, doubt, or pride steal the love I have planned for you. Step out in faith, and watch me do what only I can do. I am the God of restoration. I am the God of second chances. And I am the God who will bring your soulmate back to you, if you will only trust me. Jesus says, your soulmate is thinking about you right now, and I want you to know what they are feeling. They are feeling a pull, a tug, a magnetic force that they cannot explain. They are feeling you, even though they cannot see you. That is the bond one placed between you, and it is alive and active. It is the reason you cannot forget them, and they cannot forget you. It is the reason this love will not die, no matter how much time passes. And it is the reason the enemy is so afraid of your reunion. Because when two people who are joined by God come together, they become unstoppable. They become a force of love that can change the world around them. That is why the interference has been so intense. That is why the obstacles have been so many. That is why the doubts have been so loud. The enemy knows what you will become when you are united. He knows the power of your love, and he is terrified of it. So he has been working overtime to keep you apart. But I am telling you now, his time is up. The season of separation is coming to an end. And the season of reunion is about to begin. But it will not happen without your participation. I need you to plant your seed as a declaration of war against the enemy's plans. I need you to write those words, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," as a banner over your love. And I need you to do it now, while the anointing is still fresh. Do not wait for the feeling to fade. Do not wait for the doubts to creep back in. Do not wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow may be too late. Your soulmate is waiting for a sign from heaven. And your seed is that sign. It is the proof that God is moving on their behalf. Be the vessel through which my love flows. Be the hands that reach into the darkness and pull your soulmate out. Be the one who refuses to give up, even when everything seems impossible. Because I have not given up on you. And I have not given up on your soulmate. And together, we will win this battle for love. Type 333 if you are ready to sow your seed and watch me move. Jesus says, I want to tell you a secret that the enemy does not want you to know. Your soulmate is already yours. They have always been yours, and they will always be yours. The separation is temporary, but the connection is eternal. The pain is real, but the promise is greater. And the delay is not denial, it is preparation for a love that will last forever. Do not let the current circumstances fool you. Do not let the silence make you doubt what I have spoken. Do not let the interference make you forget who holds your future. I hold it. I hold your soulmate. And I hold the timing of your reunion in my hands. But I have given you a role to play. I have given you the privilege of partnering with me in prayer and action. And I have given you the seed as a tool to unlock the doors that have been closed. When you sow your seed, you are not giving to a stranger. You are giving to the King of Kings, and I will multiply it back to you. I will use it to break the chains, open the doors, and bring your soulmate home. This is not about money, it is about obedience. It is about love in action. It is about faith that refuses to stay silent. Your soulmate is worth every sacrifice. Your future together is worth every step of faith. And your love is worth fighting for, even when the battle is hard. I am with you. I am for you. And I am working all things together for your good. So do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Do not let the enemy steal what I have promised you. Rise up, and take what belongs to you. Your soulmate is waiting. Your future is calling. And your time is now. Jesus says, I see the tears streaming down your face, and I am collecting every one of them. They are not wasted, and they are not ignored. They are prayers that have reached my throne and moved my heart. Now I am asking you to dry your eyes and take a step of faith. Your soulmate needs you to be strong right now. They need you to be the one who believes when they cannot. They need you to sow a seed that will shake the heavens and break the chains. They need you to write those 4 words that will release my angels into their situation. Protect my soulmate, Lord. Those words are not just letters on a page. They are a command, a declaration, a weapon. And when they come from a heart that is fully surrendered to me, nothing can stand against them. The enemy has been whispering that it is too late. He has been telling you that your soulmate has moved on. But I am telling you the truth, and the truth is this. Your soulmate is waiting for you. They are holding on by a thread, but they are holding on. And your seed will be the knot that keeps them from falling. Do not let another minute pass. Do not let another tear fall without action. Do not let another day go by while your soulmate suffers alone. Go now. Send your seed. Write your prayer. And watch me move in ways you never imagined. I love you. I love your soulmate. And I will not rest until you are together. The letter they left you was not a goodbye. It was a cry for help. And you are the answer to that cry. Now rise, and answer it. Your love story is not over. It is just beginning. And I am the author of it. Trust me. Act now. And receive the miracle that is already on its way. Type 1111 to seal this word in your heart and activate the blessing. Jesus says, your soulmate is closer than you think, and the breakthrough is closer than you know. Do not let this moment pass without taking the step I have placed before you. Send your coffee, write your prayer, and watch the God of the impossible do what only He can do. I am with you. I am for you. And I am bringing your soulmate back to you. Amen.